There are 4 different groups often involved in community-based research: community groups, student researchers, faculty members, and community campus brokers. But other partners could also be involved, such as community residents, local or regional government, or funders. Each group has unique needs and interests, but they all contribute as a researcher, learner, teacher, and facilitator in different ways. Power comes in different forms, and each partner holds different types and levels of power. Power imbalances can be seen between professor and community partner, student and community partner, or professor and student. Professors often have power from their expertise and position at a university, and from the time and money they have to engage in research and attend meetings. Community partners have power too. For example, they have insider knowledge of community needs or access to community participants. In a campus community partnership, community partners often hold less power in research relationships. Tension can arise from these power imbalances and can impact a project. So it's important to recognize and reduce power differences. Some ways to do this include being transparent and open about funding and resources, holding meetings at a variety of locations, not just on campus, keeping technical jargon to a minimum, valuing everyone's contributions, and ensuring all partners have access to information, including campus library databases, course websites, statistics software, and training courses. In community-driven projects, community partners bring questions they would like answered. By working with community organizations to create knowledge that they seek, you ensure that people can use your findings to make positive changes in their community. Being part of a community-based research project is a great learning experience for students. Your community partners may help mentor you or provide feedback and guidance. They may share their input about the best ways to do research, shape data collection, analyze findings, and map out a plan to share results or make changes in the community. People working in community-based organizations, however, are busy. Community organizations often don't have extra resources to dedicate to research projects, and participating can be a burden on their staff and volunteers. As a student engaging in community-based research, it's important that your needs don't overshadow what the community wants or needs. Your role as a student researcher within a community-based research project will vary depending upon the partners and the nature of the project. You may be part of a longer-term relationship between the community organization and the university, so your project might contribute one part of a larger project. You might conduct a literature review. You might help define and frame research questions and data collection methods for the start of a project. Or you may lead a team of students to distribute a questionnaire to community residents. Or you might be tasked to develop a video to share a project's findings. The key is that you need to be flexible in your expectations. To help community partners receive maximum benefit from a project, you also have to come prepared. This means knowing the skills and expertise you already have, as well as anticipating the skills you will need to work on. You may need to do some self-directed learning to do this. Early conversations about what you are expected to contribute within a project will help figure these things out. For example, if you will need to be in charge of conducting interviews with community residents, have you conducted interviews before? Do you know how to develop interview questions? Do you know how to build rapport with participants? Professors play an important role in community-based research projects. Sometimes they are contacted by a community to lend their knowledge to a project. Other times, a professor might teach a course that offers a hands-on community-based research component for their students. In this case, the faculty member, in collaboration with community partners, will develop research projects that meet a community needs and follow up with community partners to ensure their needs are being met. Ideally, professors and community partners work together over a number of years, developing community-driven projects where faculty members and community partners learn alongside one another. When guiding you as a student researcher in a community-based project, professors should support you by ensuring you can access the resources you need, including specialized training and learning materials. You should also be proactive and ask your professor for the things you need. It's also helpful to remember that professors have lots of competing demands on their time. Community-engaged teaching is time-consuming and not always rewarded through the hiring, tenure, and promotion rules at universities. Some campus community projects have an organization that acts as a broker, connecting different people to carry out projects. ULinks and the Trent Community Research Center in Peterborough and Haliburton are 2 examples of campus community brokers. Brokers have one foot in the community and another in the campus. They know about community organizations and the work they are doing, and they know the professors and academic programs that might be interested in working on the project. The broker can also support student researchers throughout a project.